In simplest terms, a tort is a civil wrong. It is a legal concept that forms the basis of many personal injury lawsuits and other civil cases. Imagine someone bumps into you on the street and you get hurt. This might seem like a minor incident, but it can have significant legal implications. This isn't just an accident, it could be a tort. If the person who bumped into you was being careless or reckless, they might be legally responsible for your injuries. The word tort comes from the French word for wrong. It signifies a breach of duty that results in harm to another person. It's about situations where one person's actions harm another, and the law says they must compensate for that harm. This compensation can cover medical expenses, lost wages, and even emotional distress. Torts are all around us, even if we don't always realize it. Everyday activities can lead to torts, whether it's a slip and fall in a store or a car accident. They cover a wide range of situations, from everyday accidents to intentional harm. Intentional torts include actions like assault, battery, and defamation, where the harm is done on purpose. Understanding torts is crucial for navigating our legal rights and responsibilities. Knowing what constitutes a tort can help you protect yourself and seek justice if you've been wronged. Whether you're a victim seeking compensation or someone accused of causing harm, the principles of tort law play a vital role in resolving disputes and ensuring fairness in our society. Torts are a key part of civil law. Unlike criminal law, where the state punishes wrongdoers, tort law focuses on providing remedies to the injured party. When someone commits a tort, they are considered liable for the harm they caused. This liability means they may have to pay damages or money to the person they wronged. Think of it like this: if you break a vase that belongs to someone else, you are liable for replacing it. Torts work similarly, but the vase can be someone's physical well-being, their reputation, or even their emotional state. Defining a tort precisely is surprisingly tricky. The concept of tort law has evolved over centuries, and its definitions have been shaped by numerous legal scholars and practitioners. Legal scholars have grappled with this for centuries. The complexity arises from the broad scope of actions and omissions that can be classified as torts. Each scholar has brought their own perspective, influenced by the legal and social context of their time. Let's look at some famous definitions. These definitions not only reflect the legal principles of their eras, but also highlight the evolving nature of tort law. Sir John Salmon defined a tort as a civil wrong for which the remedy is a common law action for unliquidated damages, and which is not exclusively the breach of a contract or the breach of a trust or other merely equitable obligations. Salmon's definition emphasizes the civil nature of torts and the importance of common law remedies. Sir Frederick Pollock offered a more concise definition. A tort is an act or omission giving rise, in addition to or apart from other consequences, to a right of action in favor of some other person. Pollock's definition focuses on the actionable nature of torts, highlighting the rights of individuals to seek redress. Finally, Percy Henry Winfield, a leading authority on tort law, defined a tort as a civil wrong independent of contract, for which the remedy is a common law action for unliquidated damages. Winfield's definition underscores the independence of torts from contractual obligations, emphasizing the broader scope of civil wrongs. These definitions, while varied, share common themes. They all recognize torts as civil wrongs that warrant legal remedies. The nuances in their definitions reflect the different aspects of tort law they chose to emphasize. Salmon's focus on common law remedies, Pollock's emphasis on actionable rights, and Winfield's distinction from contract law all contribute to a richer understanding of tort law. Understanding these perspectives helps us appreciate the depth and complexity of tort law. It is a dynamic field that continues to evolve, influenced by new legal challenges and societal changes. As we study these definitions, we gain insights into the foundational principles that guide the application of tort law in contemporary legal systems. In conclusion, the definitions provided by Salmon, Pollock, and Winfield offer valuable insights into the nature of torts. They remind us that tort law is not static, but a living body of principles that adapts to the needs of society. By examining these perspectives, we can better understand the role of tort law in providing justice and remedying civil wrongs. Winfield's definition, while seemingly straightforward, carries significant weight in legal circles. Let's break it down. Winfield, a renowned legal scholar, has provided a definition that has been pivotal in understanding the nuances of tort law. His insights have shaped the way legal professionals approach civil wrongs. He emphasizes that a tort is a civil wrong, distinguishing it from criminal offenses. This distinction is crucial because it sets the foundation for how cases are handled in the legal system. In criminal law, the state prosecutes the offender, aiming for punishment. However, in tort law, the focus shifts to the victim's perspective. This means the focus is on compensating the victim, not punishing the wrongdoer. The primary goal is to restore the victim to the position they were in before the wrong occurred. This compensation can take various forms, such as monetary damages or other remedies that address the harm suffered. He further clarifies that this wrong is independent of contract, meaning it arises from general duties imposed by law, not from specific agreements between parties. This independence is significant because it broadens the scope of tort law, allowing it to cover a wide range of wrongful acts that might not be addressed in contractual agreements. Finally, Winfield highlights that the remedy for a tort is a common law action for unliquidated damages. Unliquidated damages are not predetermined. Instead, they are assessed by the court based on the unique circumstances of each case. This means the court determines the amount of compensation based on the specific circumstances of the case. The judge or jury evaluates the evidence presented, considers the extent of the harm, and decides on a fair and just amount to be awarded to the victim. This process ensures that each case is treated individually with careful consideration of all relevant factors.